set price for my product or my solution, but there are people who actually set price. Since you're a university student, there are actually people who do this every day, take you to these mentors, and you're like, these people, they have innovative solutions. Let partners network. With partners network, what we do, as I say, of clients, and we have a lot of partners. So at the end of the day, if you're part, at the end of the day, what we do, we connect you to that bank there. So at the end of the day, you're not standing alone, but you're standing with a person who can accelerate. So that's what we do. Right? I might stand here and say all these things, this is what we can raise a startup. We have actually done it in the past. Let's say in paper, we use reading platform where people can actually go and read newspapers. It was an ideation, and then there was a product, and then so it's actually became a business. It's a running product and business. 45,000 downloads of that app. Subscription, 4,500 subscription, even it's a working product. So we know we start up with the university's project, we can actually take these products to scale. And then the other thing is that Forbes, right? Everybody knows Forbes, yes. And then TechCrunch, it won. So all those things, they were managed from this place. So at the end of the day, because we know at the end of the day that their project, university is where you start. So at the end of the day, you have a customer base, even in university, you can access this website. So for us, we are sure we can be able to take those networks. It's the same thing. What's a network? It's a network, it is blogs and websites in just one tap. So at the end of the day, if you want your product websites around Tanzania, so we also developed that. It was an idea. We have done it in the past. There are a lot of products and services that we have developed. Others, people don't know if we have created them. Others, people know that we have created them. Your products and your projects are safe with us. Because at the end of the day, generally, we say that all these places that people go, actual innovation in Tanzania. Yes. And then they'll just think about our main partner, which is SmartLab. SmartLab is, and there are a lot of services that are done in SmartLab. Technology and development support for us. And also projects. They are so they also provide support for our projects and then in strategy. A lot of, as I said before, a lot of brands like we also have like a backup of this project, right? Start from scratch with SmartLab, we develop it agency, and we want we ask for SmartLab supports heavily on smart since he was at the university. So this is to show that all these things that we're saying will come for first before going anywhere. We should come to the leaders, and we selected you so that we can get your insights, so that the next project we do or the next program we do, we know that this product, program, it was not our own doing, but we had leaders actually from St. Joseph, leaders from UD, who actually, we came together and they provided an insight, right, for this product, program to go, for this program to be done. Thank you. That's just like a short introduction of what SmartLab is. Any questions before we continue?
Thank you for your presentation. But in your presentation, I guess you were talking about products. So I want you to know what's the meaning of that product. What kind of product are you talking about, or what kind of product we were discussing present on us today? Because I can have any view concerning the product, but what is kind of product from SmartLab just discussing what was presented to us? I want even to know a little bit about what kind of product. I hear we are talking about product. So I didn't get it more, but I want even to know what kind of product or what is the product we're discussing more about.
On the product that SmartLab is giving.
Yes.
Actually, right now, as I say, this is the first meeting. We are actually creating these programs right now with you guys. The insights that we provide is where we're going to create these programs. When I mean product, I mean for SmartLab, we take projects and turn them into products. So So for M-Paper, it was an idea, it was a project, let's say, in university a project, but we turned this project into a product. So it becomes a product, it's no longer a project, right? Yes, so that's what I mean. But here, we are here so that we can create those programs. Yes. Any other question?
What are the benefits between you use SmartLab and the person who have an idea projects? I mean, what are the benefits to use SmartLab? Or how they share after the person who have the idea of his project or her projects eventually rise?
Okay. So for SmartLab, at the end of the day, it's a case-by-case thing, right? Issue. For us, mainly, we are focused on helping project owners. We are focused on helping. That's why we bring like an outside partner, so that we can be able, let's say, to fund and things like that. But at the end of the day, if, for example, right, there's an agreement between us. If, for example, at the end of the day, we like, okay, we are going to support you this, but you need this, then it will depend on a case-by-case basis. But sometimes there's a partner who comes and is like, let's say, create a hackathon. A hackathon, let's say, it's an event where people from different, let's say, a team of people come together and then they crack like a corporate problem. So if it's that, there's nothing that we can take from it. It's just that those people or those funders support those projects. So it's those different projects. That's why we're here together to create those kind of projects. Any other question?
Maybe to make it more clear from what Madam is saying, you can share your experience. How was it, the person who innovated the idea of having this program, M-Paper, who was, he or she came out from your organization or was somebody else? How was that guy benefited from his idea and that?
M-Paper.
This
is the
wow.
So M-Paper was our product. As you say, within our agency, though we are working with other clients, time to time, we try to look in terms of what are the challenges facing the industry, meaning the industry which we are. So the industry which we are is the media industry. So time to time when we do advertising, we go and buy media for newspapers. But sometimes those newspapers, when you ask them like, how many number of people are actually reading the newspaper, which is actually the top popular newspaper. So they didn't have like the proper data. And then pretty much sometimes you see a tender as a business person. Someone say like, there is a tender on the Citizen, or maybe on Wananchi, or maybe on the Guardian. On actually it's not today's newspaper, it may be yesterday's newspaper. But where can I get the yesterday's newspaper? Just like, okay, so there's no, you can't find this newspaper anywhere. But due to digital, why don't these people sell the newspaper on the mobile phone? And then that's where we see like there is a challenge. If there is a challenge, you don't stop, then you see it's an opportunity. You don't sit back. So this is the opportunity. So we create a presentation, we did some research, and then we went to the newspaper people. So like, okay, so what if we can create something to be acting as the newspaper vendor, the kiosk guy, at which in that kiosk you can get all the newspaper. What if that kiosk, it can be just on your mobile phone? You don't need to go to the kiosk, you can access at any time. Pretty much you want to read the newspaper, but it's raining outside. You can't go out there and start searching. Pretty much you want to go and find a newspaper in the afternoon, but the vendor said like, the Citizen paper already finished. So that we took that as a challenge and we created a product. And then after we create the product, we pitch, and at the end of the day, we partner with telco, which was Vodacom. That's why at that time it was called Vodacom and Paper. So it's our product. And what we do now is the partnership. We are the creator, we have Vodacom as partner, and then we have publisher as the content owner. So we are sitting in between. And then anyone who is going to buy the newspaper, there is a percent which we are getting, there is a percent which telco are getting, and there is a percent which the newspaper they are getting. So it's actually a value-added service to the publisher. Pretty much, let's say, Wananchi, the Citizen, the Guardian, they have never think before that they can sell or they can get extra income from their online news. Yeah, rather than other bloggers, they just give you the front page, and then when you see the front page, there's nothing you can do.
So my idea was, let me share a real contextual example. Today we are pitching here maybe some ideas on how we can come up with something, an idea that we can use as far as this is your first program.
Yeah.
So like today I pitch or I propose an idea that what if we create like a lab somewhere. Let's use this idea of creating like people have their projects, they have just written their projects.
Mm-hmm.
So they want to sell or they want to disperse them to the people through internet like.
Yeah.
And I can't use SmartLab. Can we share, maybe can we create like an app that can be used to sell, to purchase those projects? This is my idea. So we pitch, this is my idea, I propose to you. Can you use this? How me, the idea giver, can benefit from that partnership? Or the same applies like you partner to Vodacom, so I'll be a part of the partnership. How
Okay. Okay, so part of this program, the main thing is to reach you when you have an idea. But we're not going to engage you 100% with your idea. Everyone can have an idea. But we want to see the effort from you. What have you done? Have you developed something? Trying to do like, even the framework in terms of how it works. You can just come and say like, you know what, I want to do an Uber for Bajaj. Yeah, everyone can say that. And people always, they have ideas. But we want to work and partner with those people who are willing to take an extra step. Say like, this is my idea, I have done this and this and this, and this is the challenge. So we want you to give us a challenge. Maybe the challenge is, I can do the marketing. The challenge is, I want to integrate in terms of the payment so that people can buy and pay. I want to register the company. Or maybe I need to create a policy at which you need the connection with the lawyer and things like those. So those are the things, to work 100% on your idea. Then why should we? Because if we Google that idea, it's already there. And other people, they will always have an idea. So we need to see what is the effort. And pretty much sometimes it's not about the idea. It's about the person. And it's about the team. The team which we have, how serious are they about that project? And how willing are you want to invest your time to take it far? Because also us as a company or as an agency, we have our own reputation, right? So we can connect you with a certain corporate and then you are not serious. So that means, because we connect you so that you can use our brand name, which we have built it for the past 5 years. So we have to make sure you are actually professional. That means we are going to give you some training for you to be professional. How are you going to present your idea? Is it maybe the logo is no rights? Maybe you have copied the logo somewhere. Then we give you a sitting with our creative director at which you can refine the logo and make sure everything is neat. Even in terms of pricing, how are you going to price it? Do you have competitors? Who are the competitors? So all those learning is when you can support. Yeah. And then maybe in the future now, when there is some investor who is coming, then we can link you with an investor. And then for them, when they connect with that, maybe they might want a certain percent from that transaction. Remember the way we work on paper. So there is a transaction, we go to the telco as a corporate. There is some percent remain on us as innovator, because us, we are you at that moment. Yeah? And then you have the publisher who is the content owner. Sometimes you need to see how you can formulate this package. So we have that in paper. We have another product called Kwanzaa, at which we pretty much will do the same thing. So even for us to come up to support you guys, we are being there. We have different products, and we know the challenges. So you can have your idea and the project, but it might take maybe 1 year to go to the market. But maybe if we work together, it will take maybe 2 months. So that's the investment which we want to invest in. But we want to see what would be like a right model. Pretty much maybe we could sit in-house and create a certain model. And when we come to you, that model doesn't work for you. So the meaning of this round table is just to understand what is the willingness and the openness in terms of, because sometimes when you have an idea, remember, you can have an idea which everyone maybe understands about that idea, but you're afraid to tell people. to think like people that are going to steal that idea. Yeah? Or sometimes you tell your friend a certain idea, oh, I want to do this Bajaj for whatever. And then you don't do anything, someone else from whatever network is going to implement it, then you're going to see like, oh, that guy stole my idea. Have you done anything? Yeah? So those kind of things we actually need to fit in.